Have you ever felt like no matter how much you chase happiness, it's always just out of reach? Today, I want to talk about why true happiness starts with putting the focus back on you. Let's get into it, shall we? A lot of feelings of unhappiness can come from social media scrolling. It can come from comparing your life to someone else's, you overworking yourself or staying busy, and also relying on external validation, whether it be friends, relationships, or achievements. And all of these things are really good at providing some temporary relief. If they weren't, then we wouldn't do them. And the real issue of running away from yourself and not having a connection with yourself, they're all masking that issue right there. And as out there, I guess you could say, it may seem, happiness does not start externally and then you feel it internally and you feel fulfilled. It truly starts inwardly and it reflects outwardly. It starts with you being comfortable and at peace with yourself and knowing yourself and have a connection to yourself. I can guarantee if you get all the external things first, you will feel good, but that will be temporary still, because it's not necessarily the things. Like, they help, don't get me wrong, they help and you will feel good, but overall lasting happiness, or that internal happiness, that feeling, it's not going to last if you just look for external things to make you feel a certain kind of way. You're always going to be seeking or chasing something outside of you when everything that you need is truly already within you. And I would like to help you guys tap into that and have that internal happiness, because it's one of the best feelings in the world. Knowing yourself, truly loving yourself, and not running away from yourself anymore. If anybody that is watching this video has done that inner work to get to that point, comment below and please explain real quick, or just drop something in the comments to agree if you agree with that. I feel like you would agree. We'll get into that point. It's such a fulfilling and amazing feeling to really just not need anything outside of you to feel happy or feel good enough or feel great. So I just want to go through some quick tips on how you can get there. So that's what I want to talk about today. You are the only person that is going to be around you 24/7. Think about that. If you spend 24 hours, 7 days a week with someone, what type of person would you want to spend that much time with? That's the type of person you need to start creating and becoming and embodying. You don't want to be around someone 24/7 who is unfulfilled, unhappy, unsure of themselves, doesn't know themselves, and is constantly seeking external validation and other things to feel happy or fulfilled or complete. That's not someone you want to, I don't feel that that is someone you would want to spend that amount of time with. I believe you would want to spend that amount of time with somebody who you love. I believe you would want to spend that amount of time, however, with someone you love. So make yourself that person, because you're going to be around yourself 24/7 no matter what. You can't get away from yourself. If I tried to run right now, get up and run, I'm going to be with me. So make yourself somebody that you want to be around constantly. And putting yourself first can look like spending intentional time alone to actually get to know yourself, what you do, what you don't like, what you want to do with your life, what actually matters to you. It can even be helpful to look into some things that you don't like, or that you can't stand, or that are the opposite of anything that you want to do or whatever. I say that because that can help you find out what you do like and what you do want to put your focus on. And if you don't know, then this is a perfect time to figure it out. It should be an enjoyable process. This is not meant to be stressful or heavy or overwhelming. This is meant to be a calm, transformative, enlightening experience. And by the end of it, for you to feel better than you ever have, and to have a sense of comfortability and self-acceptance that you've never had before, and that no one can take it away from you, because you know yourself. You enjoy yourself, you love yourself. Anyway, getting back into the next thing, you can also reflect through journaling, a walk, or even meditation if that's what you choose to do. Whatever you feel comfortable with is totally fine when it comes to the reflecting process. So moving on to the next point, set boundaries with people, places, and things, especially those that drain you. That is going to be a big part of putting yourself first. You should never have anyone or anything getting all of your time or attention. That could be a job, that could be a boyfriend, girlfriend, platonic relationship. No one should have all of your time. That should be reserved for you. Not necessarily all of your time, but there should be some time reserved for you. So, for example, if you want to start with giving yourself the first 5 minutes of your day where you're not checking emails, you're not responding to text, you're not calling someone back, you're not going to go check the mailbox or whatever, going to feed the dog. Give yourself the first 5 minutes of your day, or whatever 5 minutes, but give yourself some time. I prefer the first 5 minutes because that's like me prioritizing myself. But if you can't do that, then start somewhere where give yourself 5 undivided minutes of attention to yourself every day because you deserve it. Also, accepting yourself, working on healing. Healing and happiness are not always easy. Doing the healing to truly love yourself is not always easy, but I promise you that it is better than prolonging it and allowing things to continue to build up and you get further and further away from yourself. It's better to deal with it where you are right now today, to start to put the focus back on yourself, to stop running from yourself and being distracted with things that really don't even concern you. You may be watching too much TV or drinking too much or going out too much or saying yes to things and people and places that you really don't want to say yes to just because you're running away from yourself. You will do that. And that is okay because you're here to change that. Really take some time to really get to know yourself and spend some intentional time with yourself. To not make this video too long, I guess that's all I can say for now because that's really the first step. And in that process, accept yourself. The flaws, the good, the bad, the things that you can't stand about yourself. Accept those things. Don't sit here and say, oh, I hate this about myself, or I hate that I do that. That may be true, but realizing that you're not perfect and you don't have to be perfect, and you might have done some things that you wish you hadn't or should be doing better, or whatever the case is, let all of that go for a moment and just choose to accept yourself for who you are. And a good practice for accepting and loving yourself is mirror work. Saying things to yourself in the mirror, it helps. Or positive affirmations also. But for me, mirror work was a lot better, especially when it came to loving and accepting yourself or accepting myself. Saying things like, I love you, I accept you, I trust you, I believe you. Saying those things, it might sound cringy at first, but that shit does help. It really does. And if you don't believe it, then try it. I would love if you tried it. Because after you feel that initial cringe and uncomfortable feeling that you may feel in the beginning when you first start, if you continue to keep going, you're not going to feel that. You're going to feel all of that positivity that you've been pouring into yourself. Also, spend time reflecting and figuring out what you do and don't like, but also spend time with yourself. Instead of going out with your friends, take yourself out on a solo date. Go and relax and be with yourself. You should be able to be with yourself. And if you're not at that point where you can be right now, then that's okay. We're trying to make progress here and not focus on being perfect. But we have to start somewhere. I guess this was just more so just like a quick little intro video on stop running away from yourself. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You're doing great things. And right now you're doing the best you can. All right. So that was my quick little intro on self-love and putting yourself first. I might make this into a series where I go more in depth, but I just wanted to give a quick overview video on it. And I really hope it helps because somebody somewhere needs to hear that. And if it's you, I am so honored to help you start your journey on self-love because it is an amazing thing. I'll see y'all in the next one, my baby. Bye.